Taehyung was on his way to his office when he gets a phone call. He received the call. Taehyung. Hello, Evie. It's me, Evie. She sounds nervous and that scared Taehyung. Taehyung. Yes? Evie. YRN wanted to go to lawyer's office this morning as she wants to give all her inheritance to the orphans and homeless people. Taehyung. That's good, but why are you telling me this? Evie. YRN and I came to her father's lawyer. After talking with the lawyer, YRN excused herself and went to the washroom, and then I went to check on her, but she wasn't there. I'm still looking for her, but she's nowhere to be seen. Is she with you? Taehyung. No, she isn't, Evie. I'm afraid she was in so hurry that she make the lawyer complete the whole process in one day. Taehyung didn't said anything and cut the call. He take a cab and went to their previous apartment where they used to live together. On his way he called his office to know if Y or N go there, but they said no. He tell the receptionist to inform him if she go there. Taehyung come to the apartment, but the apartment is empty. YRN didn't come here as the door was locked from outside. He asked the neighbors about her, but no one sees her coming. He tried to call her, but it's not reachable. Taehyung placed his one hand in his waist and with the other hand he brushed his hair backwards. Taehyung, where are you, YRN? Where could she go if she doesn't come to me, Lara? Lara backed away and tried to run out from the room, but her legs got tangled with the carpet and she fall on the floor. YN, why did you kill my baby? She said, walking to her slowly. Lara backed away, still sitting on the floor. YN, why did you kill my baby? She asked again. Lara, I did, and single quotes T. As soon as she said that, YRN throw a flower vase on the floor, making Lara scream in fear. YRN, lie. I hate lies and liars. She bent down to Lara's level. She hold the knife in Lara's throat. YN, why did you kill my baby? Lara, I was jealous. I wanted Kim badly in my life, but you got pregnant by him. And I knew if you give birth to that child he'll never come to me, and so I push you from the stairs. YN removed the knife from her throat and started crying loudly like a child. YRN, you kill my baby. My Tae left me because of you, she said between her hiccups. Lara, take the chance and get up. She tried to run but couldn't because YRN hold a fistful of her hair very tightly. Lara turned around and saw YRN isn't crying anymore. Instead she's looking angry, very angry. She dragged Lara in the corner of the room holding her hair and pushed her very hardly on the wall. Lara screamed in pain. Her head started spinning. YRN again hold the knife against her throat. YN, so you want my Tae, and you got him. Congratulations. She smiled at her, but soon her smile turned into a pout. YN, but why did you call him Kim? His brother is also Kim, his father, mother, sister, everyone is Kim. Are you going to marry every Kim in the family? It's so funny. YRN started laughing loudly. She was laughing so much that at a time her tears started falling because of laughing so much. YN, why are you standing like a statue? I crack a great joke. You should laugh. Come over and laugh with me. I said laugh. She shout angrily. Lara started laughing forcefully. YN, laugh more, louder, louder. Lara laughed as loud as she could just to save her life. She knows she's under the knife of a psycho who can split her throat any time. Lara was laughing, holding her tears of fear. Her eyes were closed when warm blood splashed in her face. She opened her eyes and become shocked cause YRN stab herself. Just then, Taehyung bang opened the door and run inside. His step halted. YN's body trembled and she started falling slowly. Taehyung run to YRN and hold her tightly. She laid down on his lap. Taehyung, why? YN placed her hand in his cheeks, making his cheeks stained with her blood. YN, this world is very cruel. Everyone hurts me here, even the one I loved. No, I love the most. Here no one loves me. No one trusts me. Everyone think I'm bad. I'm psycho. No one understands me here. I can't stay here with cruel people anymore. So today I freed myself from the pain. YRN takes a long breath and close her eyes. Her hand fall from Taehyung's cheeks. Taehyung shake her body lightly. Taehyung, yin, stay, yin. Taehyung was sitting on the bed, looking down at his palm. Whenever he thinks everything will be fine, something worse happen. No, he can do nothing but blame himself for what YRN did to herself. Why she got every pain in this world? What did she do to deserve it? This world isn't cruel. Some people who live here is cruel and they doesn't deserve to live here. Lara entered in the room and stand in front of Taehyung. Lara, are you still thinking about YRN Kim? Taehyung doesn't reply nor look at her. Lara, look, she was dangerous for this world. She was a psycho. It's good that she's gone and sure, now she's happy in hell. Taehyung immediately look at Lara, hearing her. Lara, I mean, she's hella happy right now, I'm sure. This time, Taehyung nodded his head slowly. She's wearing an extremely revealing dress, which Taehyung doesn't notice, and it made Lara pissed off. She sit on his lap and wrapped her arms around his neck. Lara, come on, focus on your fiance and stop thinking about the psycho who is gone now. Taehyung felt something rushed inside him hearing her words. She's right, he should think about her right now. Taehyung, what will you do to make me stop thinking about her? Lara, anything. In a blink, Lara found herself laying in the bed and Taehyung hovering over her. Lara, my goodness, you're stronger than I thought. Tiger, Taehyung, I'm even merciless, so feel free to scream as louder as you can, no one is home. Saying that he handcuffed her with the bed making Lara smirk. Lara, I see you're something else in bed. Taehyung, I'm something beyond your imagination. Lara's smirk fade and she screamed feeling the sharp pain in her lower stomach. Taehyung, did you like it? He thrust the thing more inside her making her scream more. Tears started falling from the corner of her eyes. Lara looked down and see Taehyung is holding the knife tightly in her stomach. Blood is coming out from the place where he stabbed her, but still it was not deep. The knife's tip is only few inches in her stomach. Taehyung, you know, I thought to kill you at once, but then I realize you don't deserve an easy death. Saying that, he slowly pushed the knife few more inches in. Lara screamed loudly. Taehyung get up from the bed and wiped blood from his hands with wet tissue. The knife is still inside. Lara, she tried to run from there, but realized her hands are handcuffed with the bed. Lara, you bastard, leave me, she said while struggling to make herself free. Taehyung walked towards the couch and sit on it, crossing his legs. Taehyung takes out a cigarette and lit it. He usually doesn't smoke. In fact, he never smoked, but nowadays he smokes sometimes. Taehyung released the white thin smoke from his mouth and look at Lara. Taehyung, story time. Let me tell you how I killed your bodyguard and 2 sidekicks. It's 12 a.m. at night. Steve was sleeping, but he jumped up from his sleep hearing a sound. He looked around the room and saw the window is open. Steve, window sashes are swinging and hitting each other because of stormy wind. Steve get up from his bed and went to close the window. He closed the window and turned around only to see someone in black hoodie standing just behind him. It was Taehyung. Steve becomes shocked seeing him, but Taehyung smirk at him. Taehyung, surprise, saying that he walked close to him and Steve feel a sharp pain in his neck. Everything started getting blurry around him when he heard Taehyung saying, Taehyung, don't sleep for long. You need to wake up soon and after my work will be done, I will make you sleep for forever. Steve noticed Taehyung pulled out the syringe from his neck and everything turned black. Steve opened his eyes and found himself in his room. He tried to move but failed. He realized he's tied with the chair. Taehyung, oh you wake up traitor. Steve, why did you tie me here? Taehyung, wow calm down big boy let's play a game. I will ask you where did you keep the footage of Y or N. If you answer me correctly you will get a point and you lie I will get the point, and as a reward I will split your one finger. Steve, what rubbish you're saying. Who's YN? I don't know her. Taehyung, you don't know my YN Y or N Augustus. Steve, no. Taehyung, lie. I get the point. Saying that he split Steve's left thumb with his knife. Steve screamed loudly in pain. Taehyung, now tell me, do you know Y or N Augustus? Steve nodded his head continuously. Steve, I know her. Taehyung, now tell me, where did you keep the footage? Steve, footage? What footage? Taehyung, oh, you didn't understand. Okay, I will tell you clearly, but it will cost your one finger. Steve, no, I will tell you. It's on my laptop. Taehyung, good boy. He takes his laptop and open it. Taehyung, tell me the pin. Steve, huh? Taehyung, the pin code. Steve, 98402. Taehyung unlock the laptop and delete the footage from it. Taehyung, now tell me next place where you hide it. Steve, it was in my laptop only. I didn't kept it anywhere else. Taehyung, lie again. He split his index finger this time. Steve, on my phone. Taehyung take his phone and delete it. Taehyung, and Steve, in my Google Drive. Taehyung delete the clip from there as well. Taehyung, and Steve, and nowhere. That was it. Taehyung, another lie, saying that he cut Steve's middle finger. Steve, there's a pen drive in my drawer. Taehyung broke the pen drive. After that, he cut Steve's each and every finger to know about the places where he kept the clip. After Taehyung, make sure that he removed the video from everywhere he killed Steve. Taehyung, look at Lara who's staring at him. Fear is clear in her face. This is the fear of death, Taehyung. Don't worry. I won't cut your fingers. I already know where you kept the footage. You yourself told me. Remembers, Lara? Now I will tell you the story about how I killed your sidekicks, Leah and Nancy. I didn't wanted to kill those girls, but I heard your conversation with them that day. Taehyung, you make them hurt my Y or N very bad. And Tommy told me that Leah is the one who put the abortion pills thing in her mind and I slapped my Y or N because of this. I also deserve a punishment, right? Taehyung walked towards the mirror and punch it. The glass broke into pieces. Taehyung take a broken piece in his palm and then make a fist. His blood rolled down from inside his palm and there's a satisfied expression in his face. Taehyung, yeah, about Leah and Nancy. I heard that they were going to the nightclub. So I went to that place and hide inside Leah's car, and when the girls come out from the club I choke them with a nylon rope till they stopped breathing. Taehyung throw the broken mirror piece which was in his hand. He look at Lara who's looking extremely weak. She lost a lot of blood till now. The bedsheet, the floor, everything is covered with her blood. She won't survive more than 2 hours. Taehyung, you know Miss Lara, I didn't wanted to kill you. I didn't wanted to kill any of you, but you guys are risk for my YN. You tell very bad words about her, you even framed her saying she jumped from the stairs, but I clearly saw you pushing her from the stairs. Lara look at Taehyung with her wide eyes, but she doesn't have any strength to speak. Taehyung, yes, I saw you pushing my Y or N from the stairs, and after I heard about the news of her miscarriage I thought to handed you to the cops after collecting the evidence against you, but then I got the biggest shock of my life after knowing Y or N killed her grandfather and you have the proof. I understand you are risk for my Y or N and that moment decided to kill you, and you have no idea how many times I've controlled myself from take out your life in front of everyone. Lara, don't kill me please, take me to the hospital. Taehyung, okay, enough talking, time to set you free. He walked towards the bed and take out the knife from Lara's stomach. Taehyung, and one more thing, you must be thinking that my Y or N is no more, but you're wrong. She's totally fine. I take her to the hospital and she survived. I just lied to you that time, saying that he stabbed Lara multiple times and she died. Taehyung smirked looking at her lifeless body and went to take a shower. He's not a psycho. He's the villain who can destroy the whole world to protect his love. But if you want to call him psycho, then he is psycho for her love. After that, Taehyung go to Lara's house. One maid approached to him. Maid, Miss Lara isn't home. Taehyung, I know. Can you bring me a cup of coffee? The maid nodded and left from there. Taehyung walked towards Lara's room. After destroying all the evidence against Y or N, Taehyung calmly walked back to the living room. He sit on the couch and the maid give him coffee. Taehyung take a sip on the coffee and then Mr. Davis come. He becomes shocked seeing Taehyung at his house. Taehyung, Mr. Davis, come join me. Mark Davis slowly walked there and sit opposite Taehyung. Taehyung, you will find your daughter's death body in her house, which she gives me to live. Mark Davis widened his eyes hearing it. Mr. Davis, you even kill my daughter. Taehyung, well, she deserved it, but yeah, if you want to call the police then feel free. I also have so many things to tell them, like how you kill your own wife to get her property and then your business partners. Oh, and I will also tell them about your illegal business. After that you will lose your everything and I will get a partner in jail. Taehyung winked at Mr. Davis and left from there. Taehyung is a very cunning man. After working in Mr. Davis' company, he realized the profit they're getting after every project is too good to be true. He did a little research and get to know about Mr. Davis's illegal businesses, and soon he got know Mr. Davis is just not only a dishonest businessman, he also killed his wife and other business partner to get all the shares. That's why he gained Lara's trust by behaving rudely with Y or N in front of her. Lara give him access to come to her house and Taehyung collect all the evidence against her father. Taehyung caresses the sleeping YN's cheeks very lovingly. He was staring at her face for some times, and then pecked her lips softly. He covered her with the thin blanket properly and walk out from her room. Evie was standing outside. Taehyung looked at her and spoke. Taehyung, thank you so much Dr. Evie. You helped me a lot, Evie. It's my job. Evie is a psychiatrist. Taehyung sent her to YN's father as her caretaker. As Y or N was not ready to visit a psychiatrist, Taehyung went to Dr. Evie alone and talked to her about YN's condition. Evie suggests her she will meet Y or N but not as doctor. They plan that Evie will meet Y or N as their new neighbor, but then Y or N had miscarriage because of Lara and everything got ruined. After that, Taehyung decided send Evie as her caretaker. Taehyung requested Ms. Evie to stay with Y or N until she recover fully. Taehyung is sitting on the stairs outside Yin's room. It's midnight. The door of Yin's bedroom open and she walk out. Taehyung stand up seeing her. Y or N didn't notice him yet. He was feeling nervous to go near her. He didn't come in front of Y or N after that incident at Lara's house. He doesn't know how she'll react seeing him. Taehyung noticed Y or N is going out from the house. He panicked. Just then Evie come out. Ms. Evie, you didn't sleep yet. Taehyung, Dr. Evie, Y or N is going out. Evie smiled hearing him and said, Evie, don't worry. I know where she's going. Come with me. Y or N went to the apartment where she and Taehyung used to live together. Taehyung and Evie also come with her. Y or N noticed them but she didn't mind. She was in her own world. Taehyung, here, Evie. She comes here every night. When I asked her the reason, she said this is the only place where she spent some happy moments of her life, and now she felt peace in this place. Y or N cleaned the living room and went to the bedroom. This is her everyday routine. She cleaned the apartment, spend some time here and then go back her father's house. Yn was making the bed when Taehyung come and stand behind him. Yn, what are you doing here? She sounds cold. Taehyung, Y or N, go back to your Lara. She sit on the bed comfortably, taking a book. She started reading the book. Taehyung was standing there, but Y or N totally ignored him. After sometimes she closed the book and walked out from the room. She left the apartment. Taehyung signed and followed her. They went back to Yn's father's house. Taehyung, I think I should go now. Take care of her. Dr. Evie, it's already late. Stay here for tonight. Taehyung was waiting for her to say this. He doesn't wanted to leave Y or N alone. Not anymore. Taehyung walked towards the stairs and sit there. Evie, I think you can sleep in a room. This house is pretty big. Taehyung, I'm fine here. Our CEO Miss Lara Davis commits suicide. She is not with us anymore. Her father confirmed this news few hours ago. Kate, I can't believe she's gone. Alex, what is happening in our office? First Leah and Nancy, now Miss Lara. Taehyung was reading the conversation from his office group. He closed the phone when he heard footsteps. Y or N come and take her seat. Taehyung look at Y or N who's having her breakfast. She didn't look at Taehyung for once as if he's invisible. Taehyung tried to talk to her but she acted as if she didn't heard him at all. Taehyung signed and left from there. He need to admit his mother to the hospital. Her condition is not good. Taehyung sell some property in village and even take lots of loan for his mother's treatment and to start a business. Taehyung was buying medicine for his mother when he get a call from Evie. Evie, Taehyung, come here as soon as possible. Y or N is looking for you. Taehyung handed the medicines to the nurse and run out from the hospital. Y or N, where's my Tae? Did he leave me again? Is he with Lara? Evie, Y or N, calm down, he's coming. Yn, no, I know he isn't coming. He leave me for that Lara, she said while crying like a child. Yn, my Tae, bring me my Tae back. Taehyung come and saw Y or N is sitting on the floor and crying like a child. He run to her and hugged her tightly. Taehyung, Y or N, my love, I'm here, please don't cry. She clenched his shirt tightly. Yn, don't leave me. Taehyung, no, never. He pecked her hair, then her wet eyes and cheeks, and lastly he gave a long peck in her lips, forgetting about Evie's presence. Yn, I don't want to stay here. Take me home, please. Taehyung nodded and carried her bridal style. They come back to their previous apartment. Taehyung make Y or N laid down on the bed. Taehyung, did you have your dinner? Yn nodded her head. Taehyung, then let's sleep. Good night. Yn, good night. They slept, hugging each other tightly. Next morning, Yn's giggle and Taehyung's laugh is echoing around the whole apartment. Y or N is tickling him and Taehyung is laughing loudly. Taehyung, okay Y or N, please stop. Yn, stop me if you can. In a blink Taehyung flipped their position. Now Y or N is laying under him. Taehyung pinned her both hands with the bed and started giving her butterfly kisses all over her face, neck, shoulders and chest. Yn, okay enough, I want to take shower now. Yn pushed Taehyung from her and went to the bathroom. Y or N look at the mirror and smile, but suddenly her smile faded. She started looking for something in the bathroom shelves. Y or N find the small shiny object. She stripped herself. Y or N, Tae. She called him from inside the bathroom. Taehyung, yes sweetheart, he replied from outside. Yn, did you kiss Lara? Taehyung's heart skips a bit when she mentioned about Lara. It's not good, she's not sounding good. Taehyung walked towards the close bathroom door. Y or N, Tae, I ask you something. Taehyung, no sweetheart, I didn't. I never kiss anyone except for you, YN. Did you give her pecs? Taehyung, no YN, stop asking such questions and come out. He tried to open the door, but it was locked from inside. YN make a cut on her neck and asked, YN, did you kiss her neck? Taehyung, I ripped the chapter named Lara from our book. YN, she will never come to our life again. YN, cheeks? Did you kiss her cheeks? She asked while making a cut on her own cheeks. Taehyung is now banging the door loudly. YN, and shoulders, tummy, chest? Taehyung, YN, for God's sake, please open the damn door. Taehyung tried to break the door. He became more afraid when YN stopped talking. Taehyung, YN, talk to me. After making so many cuts in her upper body, YN walked towards the bathtub. YN laid inside the bathtub and opened the tap with full speed. After sometimes water come above her head and she drowned there. Taehyung broke the bathroom door only to see YN drowning in the bathtub and the water become red because of her blood. Evie, her mental health is getting worse. Taehyung, do something. Please save my YN. Evie, her condition is getting out from my hand. I can refer you a very good psychiatrist. He was my teacher. I believe he can cure her. Taehyung, give me his address. Evie, he lives in USA. We need to go there. Taehyung, but I can't leave the country. I have so many loans here. Evie, if you want I can take her there. Taehyung, no please, I can't. She needs me and I need her around me. I can't stay away from her. I'm afraid to send her. Evie, I understand. 1 week has been passed. YN's conditions is getting terrible day by day. Sometimes she attacked Taehyung, sometimes she ignored him, and sometimes she clings with him like she doesn't let him go away from her sight even for a second, and sometimes she hurt herself. Taehyung even lost counts how many times she tried to hurt herself. At last, placing a stone in his heart, Taehyung decided to send YN USA with Evie. Taehyung, I'm trusting you with my YN, please take care of her in my absence. Dr. Evie, they're now sitting on the airport. YN is sleeping, resting her head in Taehyung's shoulder. Taehyung was staring at her face. Evie, it's time to go. Taehyung gulped the lump in his throat and nodded. He softly called YN. Taehyung, my love, wake up. YN opened her eyes and Miss Evie helped her to stand straight. She started taking her towards the gate, but she stopped and looked at Taehyung. YN, why are you standing there? Come. Taehyung walked towards YN and pulled her in his embrace. He hugged her very tightly. Taehyung, I will come after you. YN, are you crying? He shook his head, digging his face in her neck. Taehyung broke the hug and turned around, back facing YN so that she won't see him crying. Evie, take her away. It's been 1 year YN left for USA. First few months Taehyung gets to talk with YN but then suddenly they lost contact. YN doesn't have any phone there as the doctor forbid her. They used to talk with Evie's phone but then suddenly she stopped calling. Taehyung tried to call her but the call never connect. Taehyung become crazy after that. He started working day and night so that he could return all the loans and go to his YN. His mother win against her cancer and is totally fine now. In between, Taehyung exposed Mr. Davis. He give all the evidence against him to the police. Mr. Davis also tell everyone that Taehyung killed his daughter after that, but no one believes him. They thought he said this to frame Taehyung as he exposed him, and besides, he himself said his daughter commit suicide. The police didn't find any evidence against Taehyung and Mr. Davis lost his everything. Now he's in jail. Taehyung come out from the bank. Today, he returned the last loan and now he's loan free. He can finally go to his YN now. Tonight is his flight to USA. Taehyung checked the address which Evie sent her 1 year ago. It's the same house. He just pray that Evie doesn't change the address. He pressed the doorbell and after 5 minutes, a woman opened the door, the familiar face. She smiled seeing Taehyung. Evie, I knew you will come one day. Please come inside. Evie take him inside and tell him to have a sit. Taehyung sit on the couch and Evie started talking. Evie, I'm sorry. Actually one day YN throw my phone on the river. That's why I couldn't contact you. I even couldn't remember your number. You must be worried as hell in those months. I'm sorry once again. Evie was talking, but Taehyung wasn't listening to her. His eyes were looking for someone else. Evie understand and spoke. Evie, YN isn't home. She went outside. Taehyung, outside. How can you let her go alone? Evie smiled at him and said, Evie, don't worry. Your YN is totally fine now. Now she can think like normal person. The treatment works. Taehyung feel like crying in happiness hearing her. He can't believe his Y or N is totally fine now. Evie understood his feelings and smile. Just then, Y or N entered inside the house. Taehyung get up from the couch. He was mentally preparing himself to pull her in his embrace like before. But he's feeling hella nervous seeing her after 1 year. She becomes more beautiful now. Y or N, Mom, you won't believe what happened today. Ben proposed me and guess what? I said yes. Taehyung come back to his sense hearing her words. He noticed there's a boy standing next to Y or N and she's holding his arms. He felt his heart started bleeding seeing Y or N with someone else. Suddenly YN's gaze fall into Taehyung and she stopped. YN's smile slowly fades away. She was staring at him without blinking. Ben, I think you have a visitor. I will come later. Ben left from there but Y or N doesn't notice it. She was just staring at Taehyung. Y or N flinch when a puppy come to her while barking. She smiled again and bent down to carry the small puppy. YN, hey Muffin, how's your day? She asked caressing the puppy's back. The puppy make a small noise in response. Y or N then look at Evie. YN, Mom, who's he? Evie, he's Taehyung, my old friend. YN make a face. The puppy climbed down from YN's arms and run outside. YN, Muffin, wait. She run after the puppy. Evie turn her head to Taehyung who's staring at YN's fading back. He's looking like an injured person. Evie, please sit down. I will explain everything. Taehyung, fall back on the couch. Evie, actually, Y or N lost her memories. We needed to give her few electric shocks which erase her all the past memories. Now she doesn't know anything about her past and she thinks me as her mother. And about the Ben guy. He's our neighbor. He's a very good boy. They were friends. But I didn't know he will propose Y or N and she will agree like this. Saying that she looked at Taehyung hoping for a positive response. Taehyung take out a check from his pocket and placed it in the coffee table. Taehyung, this is for YN's treatment. I'm sorry I couldn't give it on time. Saying that he get up from the couch. Taehyung, I'm going. Take care of Y or N. I know you will but still. He left from there without looking back. Y or N was playing with Muffin outside when Taehyung come out. He look at Y or N and then move his gaze from her quickly. He walked towards the gate. YN's voice stopped him. YN, excuse me, do I know you? I mean, have we met before? Taehyung looked back at Y or N and shake his head as no with a little smile. He left from there quickly and Y or N was staring at his way. Taehyung take out a book from the bookshelf. When he felt little hands around his left leg, he looks down and saw his 7-month-old son Rio trying to standing up holding his leg. Taehyung stand straight and let the little boy try. After 5 minutes, Rio successfully stand up and give his father a toothless smile. Taehyung's heart filled with joy. He bent down and carried the boy in his arms. Taehyung, your every achievement is Dada's biggest success, my love. He kissed his chubby cheek. Taehyung looked at the door and saw another little soul is coming while crawling. This little girl doesn't like sharing her father to anyone. She have a clear frown in her little forehead, which clearly indicates she isn't liking her brother. In her father's arms, she started mumbling something in her baby language. Taehyung chuckled and pick up baby Ro in his arms as well. Ro was actually waiting for this. As soon as Taehyung carried her, she attacked on her brother. Taehyung, whoa, angry bird, calm down. Dada loves you all. He kissed her cheeks to calm her down. Ro hugged her father's neck. Y or N peeked under the table but her son wasn't there. She signed. She's looking for the little guy since 5 minutes. Who knows where he's hiding? YN, that little man is getting naughty day by day. She shake her head. That's when she heard cute giggle of her son. She followed the sound and saw her son Rex is playing with Ben. YN, there you are. I was looking for you around the whole house. She walked towards them and take Rex from Ben. Ben, we were enjoying. Why did you take him from me? YN, because it's his bath time. Ben roll his eyes. Ben, didn't he just take bath yesterday? YN, he's not like you who take bath once in a week. You disgusting man. And where's the other two? Taehyung, they're here. He comes carrying Rio and Ro. Taehyung come close to Y or N and pecked her lips. Ben scrunched his nose. Ben, have some shame. You're now parents of 3. Taehyung, so what? YN, we will have more in future, right, Taehyung, no, did you forget already how sick you became while giving birth to Rio? Ro and Rex. YN, it's because they're triplets and come in one day. Taehyung, still, I'm not giving you any pain anymore. Ben, you guys argue. I'm taking Rex with me. I love playing with the little guy. Someone ring the doorbell. Y or N went to open the door. It's Gwen, Ben's wife. Gwen, Ben is here, right? She's looking hella angry. Y or N look back inside the house. Now she's sure Ben did something which makes Gwen angry and come here to hide. Ben, shit, it's Gwen. He run and hide behind the couch. Taehyung, what have you done this time? Ben, I accidentally broke her favorite flower vase. Gwen stomped inside the living room. Gwen, where's that jerk? She spotted Ben and walked towards him. Gwen, you can never hide from me, darling. Gwen dragged Ben outside, holding his ear. Taehyung, man, today is a very bad day for him. YN per Ben. Y or N tugged Rio in his crib. This boy have a very calm nature and sleeps very easily. She looked at the side and saw Taehyung is rocking Ro in his arms. She's almost asleep. This little girl is short-tempered and doesn't like anyone next to her father. Y or N even lost count how many times Ro pulled her hairs in a day. She sleep with Taehyung, eat with him and even play with her father only. But yeah, whenever Ro wants milk she remember her mother cause only mama can give baby Ro milk. That time she totally ignore her father. Ro fall asleep and Taehyung tugged her in the bed. But there's another one left, Rex. He's extremely naughty and love to play all the time. He didn't sleep on time, eat on time, doesn't like to take baths and love to break his toys, even make him wear his diaper is not less than a war. Taehyung and Y or N look at each other tiredly, and then they look at Rex. After breaking YN's expensive Dior lipstick, he's now eating it. Taehyung, Y or N is it edible? YN, no, take it from him. Taehyung, you mean snatch it, right? Taehyung and Y or N fall on the bed tiredly after making the baby sleep. YN, finally, I can take my afternoon nap now. Taehyung, you know Rio stand on his own today. YN, what, really? Taehyung, yeah, he takes support from my leg and stand up. Y or N, our babies are growing up so fast. Taehyung, soon we will be old. YN, you know what Ro did. She pulled out fistful of my hair today. Soon I will bald because of this girl. Taehyung, her little fist can't make you bald. But do you know she's just like you? YN, no, she's very short-tempered. I'm a calm lady, but I'm worried about her. Taehyung, don't worry. Dr. Evie said she'll be fine after growing up. YN, how many times I have to tell you to call my mother mom, not Dr. Evie. Taehyung, okay, I'm sorry. YN, and what will you do with Rex? He's becoming very naughty day by day. He destroy everything in the house. He just ate my Dior lipstick. Taehyung, he's just a baby. Let him do whatever he likes for now. YN, oh, forget to tell you. Yesterday Rex broke your $13,000 Tank Louis Cartier watch. Taehyung, what? I need to do something with that little guy. YN, now you come to the point. She smile and close her eyes to sleep. Taehyung, YN hum. Taehyung, the babies are sleeping. YN, yeah, that's why I'm trying to sleep. Taehyung, my little friend is waking up. YN, make him sleep as well. Taehyung sign and look at Y or N, but then his lips curved into a smile. Today he is the happiest in this universe. He finally got his Y or N who's totally fine now. They got 3 little babies after 1 year of their marriage. Taehyung owns one of the biggest company here, which have so many branches all over the world. After Y or N saw Taehyung that day at Evie's place, she felt an unknown connection towards him. Her brain forget him, but her heart recognized him and it started beating after seeing him. The next day, Y or N found herself in Taehyung's hotel. She couldn't stop thinking about him after seeing him, so she take his address from Evie and went to the hotel where Taehyung was staying. Tae becomes shocked seeing her and Y or N become nervous. Soon they become normal and Y or N started spending time with him often. Y or N realized the feelings she have for the stranger is love. Ben and Y or N was just had crush on each other which fade away when Y or N saw Taehyung again and Ben met Gwen. Y or N totally forgot about her past. That dark part of life got totally erased from her memory. And Taehyung is thankful for this. He doesn't want her to suffer because of her terrible past anymore. Y or N opened her eyes and look at Taehyung. Taehyung, you didn't sleep yet? YN, I was thinking of helping your little friend if he's still awake. Taehyung, well, you just wake him up again. Taehyung pulled Y or N in a deep kiss. They started sharing a passionate moment together. Sometimes we need to forget about our terrible past to have a happy and healthy future.